Alright, this is going to be a video of this 52-inch Hunter brand Highbury ceiling fan that I got at my local Habitat Restore. I got it because I actually volunteer there, and for those who don't know, basically what I do for them is refurbish ceiling fans that they receive by donation, make them more sellable and run better than how they previously came in. Anyways, without any further ado here, I'm actually going to demonstrate the fan for all of you guys and begin with the light kit. As you can see, this is working, and I'm using the included energy-saving compact fluorescent bulbs that it came with in the box. Anyways, I'll turn that off. Now for the fan itself, beginning with the high speed. And judging by the white piece of tape I put on one of the blade brackets, I'd say this is probably going to spin close to maybe 165 to 170 RPM. In my personal opinion, it really isn't that good of a performing fan, being 52 inches, as 170 RPMs is kind of slow, and it really is not the best air mover. Next, I'm going to switch it to medium speed. This is going to slow down to about 115, maybe 120 RPM. Just like high, it's kind of slow and underpowered for a 52-inch fan. And lastly, low speed, which I'll show with the fan and light on running simultaneously here. And this is probably going to spin close to 55 or 60 RPM. So pretty much like your typical Hunter low speed. Anyways, I'm going to turn that off now. And discuss some general information on the fan. Now, the reason it actually ended up at the Restore is because it was a return from Home Depot due to the fan having a missing mounting bracket. Other than that, it was actually 100% brand new and fully complete. So obviously, I didn't want to scrap it due to missing parts. So what I did is I took a generic Hampton Bay canopy and mounting bracket, and I spray painted the canopy to actually match the fan, as previously it was white. And you can see, it actually does look fairly decent, all things considered. Now, I would have used the original canopy, however, because Hunter recently changed their mounting system, I did not have a replacement new enough that would actually fit it properly. Speaking of changes, this fan, being made in 2013, was one of the first Hunters to actually incorporate their new light kit design. I will actually show a close-up of that in a minute to show exactly what it looks like in comparison to the older one. And last, but certainly not least, I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons of the fan and what I would rank it out of 5 stars, beginning with the pros. All things considered, the fan actually does not look too bad. It kind of has a little bit of a transitional style to it, meaning that it blends contemporary and traditional elements. Also, it is fairly versatile because it can be installed with or without the light kit, and the blades are reversible. The side currently facing down is the cinnamon walnut, and the other side is, I believe, peppered walnut, at least according to the box. And I'll move the camera over here so you can see a close-up of the lights and the other side of the blades. So you can see the light assembly, and the peppered walnut side of the blades. Anyways, I'll move the camera back here to give a full view of the fan once again. Now, another pro, I guess, is that the fan is available in multiple finishes, unlike some of Hunter's newest models. It is actually a Home Depot exclusive fan, the Highbury, interestingly enough. I guess it's kind of neutral, not really pro or con, but something I feel I should mention, as unlike other Hunter models, it's not sold at lighting showrooms and other retailers. As for the cons, this really is not one of Hunter's best fans at all, as being brand new, it actually has a slight bearing noise out of the box, which is really kind of disappointing. I mean, for a new fan, it's definitely not something you should have to worry about. Also, recently, since probably about 2010, Hunter has been really cheapening on their fans, really finding every way possible to cut costs. The fan actually included a remote, and there's really no quality difference whatsoever from something you get at the dollar store. I mean, it's extremely cheap, very low quality buttons and such, which is part of the reason why I chose to install it with just the pull chains and no remote. So yeah, really, I mean, Hunter has traditionally been one of the better fan manufacturers, and you know, their slogan is, oh, it's, you know, Hunter since 1886, but really, comparing to a Hunter fan from 1886, this is an absolute disgrace. Really should be taken off the shelves, in my opinion, as it's just a shame to see such a nice company make garbage like this. Overall, I'd probably have to give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. I guess the saving grace of this fan is it is somewhat versatile, and it, you know, looks okay, but for a Hunter fan, it's highly disappointing, considering that even a Hampton Bay could outperform this, as it only blows something like 4,600 CFM on high speed. Like I said, really quite a disappointment. Definitely would not recommend to anybody. So thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and there's lots more better fans to come.